is up, you guys? Oh my god, it's been a minute. My goodness, oh my god, it's been like a year. And today I'm actually going to show you guys my everyday makeup routine just to kick off this channel, just a little kickstart, you feel me, dipping the toe in the water or whatever. I'm going to do my everyday makeup routine because I feel as though it's very simple, and maybe showing you guys and telling you guys what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and all that stuff is gonna help you. For once you know how to do one thing, it just takes you all over the makeup realm and the makeup world. Everybody that wants to learn how to do makeup, do it. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video.
Now you wanna act like you don't know what to do.
Here, be just a little bit closer now. So to start off my makeup routine, because I have long hair now, you know, hair fluctuates. I'm an African American woman. Let's go ahead and clip my hair back like I'm Jeffree Star. Look at these. They're like from like the 90s, aren't they? Or like early 2000 type crap. Ah, is that something? I just care about getting my hair back. I don't care about looking fancy. Alright, now so first I already moisturized my face, and I use the Pond's with the blue cap. And now we're gonna go ahead and prime my face. Nyx HydroTouch Primer. This is a really good dupe for the Smashbox primer, the primerizer. I feel like this does more than the primerizer actually did for my skin. So, and if you guys want to know what type of skin that I have, I am normal to dry. Your girl does not get oily in the slightest. Primer is basically like that layer between makeup, because me personally, this is how I think of primer, right? There's a lot of different primers: blurring primers, mattifying primers, hydrating primers like the one that I have. And like I said, it's like that layer between your skin and makeup. Alright, so I do my makeup out of order. My everyday makeup, at least, out of order. Even though there's no real order to makeup, but I use 2 concealers. Now it's up to you how you want your base to look. Base as in how you want your face to look, what you want to cover up and stuff like that. Me personally, I have pretty good skin. I don't have terrible skin. The only reason I'm breaking out is because 1, period, and 2, soda. So I'm just gonna go in with my Makeup Revolution concealer. This is in the shade C13, and I'm gonna use this basically to color correct in a way without using actual color corrector. As you can tell, this is like my skin tone a little bit. It's a little bit off, but it's my skin tone. Concealer is used to really cover up imperfections, okay? Foundation is used to even out your skin and make it one-dimensional. And then to highlight my eyes, because I'm more of a yellow tint, I'm using my Fenty Beauty concealer. This is in the shade 345, and I'm just gonna put that in the very innards of my eye because it spreads very easily. Okay, so the sun is appearing, then not appearing. That's what we're gonna bust out the ring light. Hold for a second. How that is? How that look? I just applied my highlighting concealer. I don't put the highlighting concealer on top of my lip because, for one, I want to look more, I want my mustache to be canceled out, period. Bring attention or extra light to this area, so that's why I like to leave this, you know, nice and neutral like my skin tone. But everything else, yeah, it can be highlighted like gods. While my concealer sits, we're gonna go ahead and do my brows, because when concealer sits, more coverage is what it is. It's drying down, so you're gonna get a little bit more coverage. Now please, the 2 concealers that I use, you have wiggle room, but please, this does not go for every concealer. There are some concealers that are matte, and there are concealers that dry quicker than they need to, in my opinion. But we're just gonna do my brows. It's up to you. There's pencil, there's gel, there's shadow, there's a lot, okay? Pencil is like nice for the natural brow. If you have fuller brows, I would go with pencil. If you want them more structured, you want them more Instagram brow, gel. And the lights in between is what I do, shadow. So I'm gonna be taking this pretty Vulgar Nightingale eyeshadow palette. And I like to take some water or Fix Plus, aka setting spray, and an angled brush, of course. This one is from e.l.f. And we're gonna go ahead and do the brows right quick. So what I do for my brows, I'm gonna get up for this part. So what I do for the brows, listen, I know my palette is really dirty, I apologize. But what I do is I take my water or your setting spray or whatever. I either spray it on my brush or I spray it in the pan itself. Get it a little wet a little bit, and then not wet, you don't want it to be soaking, just enough to kind of make like a paste sort of with your eyeshadow. You'll know what I mean when you do it. And I just go back and forth until I feel as though I don't have to. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off of camera and I'll be right back. And we're back with very, very bad, very terrible brows. Now y'all see why I wanted to do my brows off of camera. It's time to blend out my concealer. It's time to blend out the concealer. Use a brush or use a beauty blender. Use your fingers. It's whatever you want. If you want to use your fingers, it warms up the product because of course we have heat within our body and the heat will help it melt and really smooth out onto your skin. The blender is what I'm going to use. Is my Morphe sponge. It's only $7. You can get them at Ulta, Morphe.com, all of that. This is just bomb. And I like to use a hand mirror because I like to get all up in my stuff, to be honest. I saw on the chin because I don't really care about the chin that much. Then I go on the under eyes. Then I go this. This is the area that I care about most. So I'll blend this out last so this can get the most coverage. But if you were to use a blender, it does pick up some of your product, but it also helps with luminosity from your products. You see how, like, of course my concealers that I use, they're not mattifying, but they have a shine to them now. And with the beauty blender, do not use it dry. Please get it wet. You have to squeeze, keep squeezing until it gets nice and big and squishy like this one. With a brush, you're always going to get more coverage than a blender. And I think brushes are probably easier to clean, to be honest. I used to be a brush person. The only reason I used to be a blender is not because it's faster, because it's more like universal use, and you'll see what I mean throughout my routine for you guys. Makeup is custom to you. You know what I mean? And that's one of the many things that I love about makeup. Oh my god. We're gonna go into loose setting powder. This is Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade Hazelnut. This is literally my skin tone, if not a tad bit darker, but it's like my skin tone. It's all up to the powders that you want to use. If you want to use a pressed powder, that's more of like lightly setting on top. It's not really caking powder onto your face. But if you want to use loose powder, you're literally setting your makeup. It's loose powder. So you're pressing this powder into your skin instead of wiping it on your skin with a brush. Does that make sense? I have normal dry skin. I'm really dry underneath my under eyes. What I like to do, especially with a beauty blender, you can use a brush for this also. You just gotta tap it off a little bit and you're still gonna get the coverage and the setness that you want. You usually start from the inner to outer. Nah, son, not for me. I go from the outer to inner because I'm really dry here. So why would I press powder into my driest areas? Most of my powder is going right here, and as I age forward, less powder is going in. Does that make sense? But when it comes to around my smile lines in my mouth area, I cake it on because of the simple fact of I don't like my smile lines. I don't like it. I don't like how it creases into my makeup. So I like to do whatever I can to prevent it. So this is what I do. Blend it out right quick because I was talking. Always blend your concealer underneath your eyes, around your mouth area. Like, don't set your makeup with creases. Then you're gonna have creases in your makeup throughout the day. Like, who got time for that? You're trying to look flawless. That's why you have makeup on. Take this sucker on. I go on the smile lines. You can even do this like a monkey to really get in there to make sure that you're really not gonna have any lines. And as for what color powder you should use, literally up to you. If it's translucent, it's not gonna change what's underneath. How I did brightening and stuff, this is gonna cover my brightening, not gonna lie. But if you have like a translucent powder, which is like, it's a white powder but it's supposed to be translucent, I suggest, if you are a woman of color, depends on the lightness or the depth of your skin tone, probably should go to more yellow or whatever powders that are tinted than to do translucent. There are great translucent powders out there for my brown beauties out there, but and if you want to know, look it up. You're on YouTube now. Use this platform, use the internet for good. I initially set it, then I just take my beauty blender and I kind of press it in until there's not that much powder to be seen. I don't add extra powder after I set my face, and I kind of just press the powder more into my skin until it kind of disappears, and it kind of does. Like, you just got to keep going. I mean, the beauty blender is wet, so wet's gonna pick up dry. Good, we looking good. We looking one-dimensional. We looking like I woke up like this. Like, we looking good. How y'all looking? Y'all doing it with me? Next is highlight. Telling y'all, my skin's on easy. You can do this with your eyes tan behind your back. So for highlights, my favorite highlight, if you ever see me wearing highlights, probably gonna be this one. This is my baby. This is Labronze. The Labronze is a little bit too deep for me, but I only use a little bit and it's completely fine for me. This is Labronze by Artist Couture X Jackie Aina, and she came out with this like what, a summer or two ago, I believe. Copped it, spent that 60, got that little purse or whatever that my mom so graciously keeps for me. Lord. But like I said, the beauty blender is really a lot you can do with this, so I'm gonna take, this is right off the cap. It's a loose highlighter, by the way, you guys. I just take off the cap, right onto this, then we just, I do two things. Like, I hit it where I want it and then I blend it later, but I like to put my highlight here, corner of my eye, and eyebrow right here. It's actually called the Fenty glow a little bit because that's how Rihanna likes to do her models and stuff like that. They like to highlight like this, so you get like an all wet glow. So when you turn to the side, it's not like just a strip of glow, you got a glow. And if you guys was ever, oh, should I get concealer first or should I get foundation first? I would say get concealer because concealer is very multi-use. And you don't really need to wear foundation every day. You can wear concealer as foundation too. It's been done. Like I said, there's no rules to makeup. Like, there's no certain way to do makeup. There's no rules to makeup. Eyeshadow. It's supposed to go on your eyes. But you can use eyeshadow as blush, as highlight, eyeshadow, I mean not eyeshadow, eyebrow stuff as y'all saw. Like, don't go off of the labels. Do what you want to do, sis. You spending your money on this makeup. Who are they to tell you what you can or cannot do with your makeup? With your makeup and your money. How that work? And then for my nose highlight, I like to highlight right on the tip, boom. And then I like to go that nice little dip on my nose. We don't go all the way down, sis. We don't do that. That's so long ago. We just go right here. Fake a nose job. You're welcome. So you just hit the cheekbones, chin, Cupid's bow, which is above your lip, nose, brow bone. Completely up to you if you guys wanna wear lashes or wear mascara, but for my everyday, I don't wear lashes and I don't wear mascara every single day. And if I'm out the door or since I'm late, 10 minutes, boom, done. Let's seal everything by setting our face. Let's get our engine ready. And then do as you please. You can fan yourself, or you can do like I do. Take the beauty blender, press it all in. Especially if you feel like your highlight is a little too much. I'm going around my highlight because if I go on top of it, it kind of does take away the highlight. So like I was gonna say, if you guys think your highlight is too much, take some setting spray, take a beauty blender, take some translucent powder, literally anything, and just go over top of your highlight and it will disappear. Says it's only powder. Homie. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are happy that I'm back. We'll see. Continue supporting me. There's gonna be videos coming back to back to back to back. Not clean. We're gonna do 2 times a week, period, but definitely on a Wednesdays and Fridays. Please leave down below in the comments what you guys would like to see me do. I have ideas. Of course I have ideas. And one of my main goals of this channel is to help y'all learn how to do makeup. Cause this joint is easy, son. Y'all don't understand. But alright, love you guys. See you guys in my next one. Bye. To just do makeup in my mind without primer, you kind of like gonna get acne and stuff like that. That's what I think in my mind. I don't think that's scientific. That's more like Nina brain, but y'all know what I mean. It's time to blend out my eyeshadow.